It's a beautiful thing. Mandolin Orange right here in the studios of WNCW. If you like what you hear, they have a pretty active website, mandolinorange.com. And there's a little secret out there. Actually, if you go there now, folks can lend an ear to the whole album. Available from Pandora, right?
Yeah.
For just a day or two, because on the 5th of May, Cinco de Mayo, the album drops into stores everywhere, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you have got to be excited. This is the tour is kicking off. The album is dropping. You get to have a show tonight at the Orange Peel, just a couple of blocks away from where the album was recorded, right?
Exactly. It feels kind of like the most appropriate place where we could kick off this release tour, because we recorded down at Echo in downtown Asheville. So it's kind of coming home for its first show, I guess.
It seems appropriate. I guess, are there any secrets, any to share, strange and wondrous people stopping by, or is this just going to be pure spotlight on you guys?
Well, there is a not-so-secret but wondrous person who's going to play with us tonight. His name is Ryan Gustafson, and he's one of our good friends who is from back in the Triangle area. Great singer-songwriter, and he recently moved up to Asheville a few months ago. So we figured we'd reunite with him for this show.
Nice. It'll be a brilliant show. Kickoff, what time tonight?
8 o'clock or doors, I think.
Okay, 8 o'clock. So get your face in the place. There are a couple of other dates. We've got tomorrow night over in Chapel Hill at Memorial Hall. And then Charlotte gets a dose on the 3rd at the Neighborhood Theater. So plan your weekend accordingly. Start talking about the album a little bit and get some background on it. In listening through it, songs are really emotional, some wonderful stuff. But there seems to be a theme of longing and some distance and regret playing out throughout there. Was that intentional, or is that just the way the songs kind of bubbled up?
I think because we spent so much time on the road, this past year, a lot of those feelings of longing definitely made their way onto the record. And just missing home and wanting to be at home and sleeping in your own bed would be a great thing sometimes, And I think those thoughts are definitely, woven throughout the record, and a few other ideas as well. But
I feel like the songs are pretty diverse in what they're talking about on this record, but it's usually for us, they kind of just come together as a group of songs when we record them, and then after the fact we're trying to figure out what are these songs about. So.
Right, and we can apply all sorts of big thoughts to the collective group after the fact, right? Because
exactly.
I know after Jordan came out and everybody was going, it's all these biblical references and spirituality, and I don't know, was that the nature with that release as well, or was that just because of the time? And
it did end up being kind of a spiritual record, I guess it was, but not in a biblical sense. It just happened to have some biblical imagery on there. Yeah, but
right. Well, that was in the aftermath of your accident, right?
Right. Yeah, I'd fallen and broken my pelvis, which I do not recommend anybody try. And but it could have gone so many ways, And I think that definitely opened my mind up to the other ways it could have gone.
Right,
so it was kind of a celebration in that way too, to still be alive. So.
Sure. How's the pelvis?
That's great, man. I've been running and all kinds of stuff.
I was going to say, you're going to shake it like Elvis tonight?
Right. I won't be doing any kickboxing, but other than that, I'm doing good.
Nice. Well, are you still doing the bulk of the writing for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much 100%. I just sort of chime in every now and then with some very sage advice.
Yes, it's good to have a naysayer when you're writing songs a lot, and Emily can be a good naysayer. She's a good yay-sayer too, but I think having an honest wall to bounce ideas off of is always a great thing in any creator's life.
It is true. In so many bands, I've seen disasters happen because nobody was willing to stand up and say, I don't think that's us, or it doesn't sound right.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, Emily doesn't have that problem.
Right.
Yeah.
A complete compliment, I sense.
Yes. I'll take it that way.
Definitely.
Exactly. We're chatting with Mandolin Orange here in Studio B at WNCW.